Today we're going to be taking a look at another budget option Blanco. It's El Mexicano, right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre. Hope everybody's doing well. Today we're going to be taking a look at a budget option Blanco. I've had some viewers that have messaged me and said, hey, you need to review more budget options because all of us can't spend $50 on a bottle of Blanco. We want something less. So today we're going to take a look at this one. It's called El Mexicano. I've heard great things about it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the story about the brand. All right, so some interesting information about this brand. The family that created the brand is the family of Don Leon, and what basically happened is they wanted to create a top quality brand that really lets people know what a really good tequila tastes like. One that their family had been making for over 3 generations, but at this time Don Leon wasn't making any tequila, but he wanted to get back into tequila and really wanted to come in with a solid product. So they researched how to do this and what they wanted to do and kind of spent 15 years planning out how to make this brand. So after they figured out how to make it, they actually built their own distillery for this brand and did it right in the middle of an area where they knew they could grow some of the best agave, and that is in the highlands of Jalisco. So they went and they built their distillery, and they came out with the brand, and now it is, well, I'm hearing good things about it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's tell you how it's made, and then we'll get into the tasting and see what it's all about. All right, El Mexicano Blanco is made at NOM 1588. The name of the distillery, which is suitable since they built it for this brand, is Tequila El Mexicano. It is located in Arandas, Jalisco in the highlands, in the Los Altos region. Master distiller is Don Leon, and they use Weber Blue Agave, of course, and all the agave comes from their own farms on the highlands, in the highlands of Jalisco, and they are aged between 6 to 8 years before they're harvested. So you know they're going to have some really good sugars in those agave, high brix count. So they're going to be really sweet and should produce a really good tequila. That's what you normally want to look for. You don't want to look for the younger ones. You want to look for somewhere between 5 to 8 years. After they're done harvesting and prepping the agave, they're then cooked in an autoclave under high pressure. Some people I know are probably smirking because it's an autoclave, but autoclaves do produce nice tequilas. It's not just stone brick ovens. Autoclaves, there's some really great tequilas made with autoclaves. It's just when you see autoclave after diffuser that you want to not be excited about it, because after diffuser it's used as a boiler. It's not actually used to cook the agave. So after they're done cooking the agave, they then shred it and mill it using a roller mill to get those sugars out of the agave fibers. And then it is fermented using a stainless steel tank. After it is done fermenting, it is then 2 times distilled in stainless steels with copper coils. Now this is the great part. The lowest price I found this for online is $18.99. $18.99. All right, so now that we know how this tequila is made, let's get into the tasting portion and see if it's worth $18.99. All right, going up top to the pour cam, here is the bottle. You can see I have not opened this, so I have not tasted it yet. This is going to be a first time, so we'll crack this seal on this. There we go. Pop the top. All right, so let's pour some into the glass. I'm using the Denver and Liley glass again. I'm really liking this glass a lot. All right, so there we go. And then let's go up. Let's put the cap back on this so if I knock it over, it doesn't spill everywhere. Now let's go back up and take a look at it and see what it looks like in the glass. All right, so looking at what this looks like in the glass, it's got nice legs on it, so it should have a nice mouthfeel. You can see the tears and legs coming down the glass. So it should have a nice mouthfeel to it, nice viscosity. Looking at the Blanco itself, it is crystal clear, which is what we want to see in a good Blanco. Looks great. All right, so let's see what we get on the nose on this. It is really crisp and clean on the nose. I'm definitely picking up the cinnamony baking spices coming from it. It has a nice citrus to it, like grapefruit, kind of sweet, but a little hint of tartness in it. Picking up just a tad bit of brininess on it as well. It just smells fantastic. It smells really good. I think I'm going to enjoy this one. So let's see what we get on the taste. Wow. Nice mouthfeel to it. It starts out just a nice oiliness that coats the mouth. And then you just get this explosion of cinnamon and baking spices that just explodes in your mouth from the cooked Tequila, the Weber Blue. Just boom! It's like, oh wow. A little bit of citrus coming through on it too, like orange peel and some grapefruit in there. Nice citrusness to it. Finishes with the sweetness on the tongue, followed by just a little bit of tad bit of anise mixed into it, so it's not overly sweet. This is fantastic. I mean, for $18.99, all day, any day. Absolutely. This is great. This is a fantastic Blanco for $18.99. How would I rate this? Wow. Oh, you guys, beautiful, beautiful Blanco. Great for sipping. I'd use this for margaritas. Beautiful cooked agave in it. You know, the cinnamon and baking spices coming through. Citrus. On the end, it's got a little bit of bitterness in there, but it kind of balances out the sweetness, so it's not just an overly sweet thing. I would definitely rate this one. We're going to give this one 4 agaves because it's not like, you know, wouldn't be my favorite Blanco, period, but it's definitely my favorite Blanco at that price point. My favorite budget Blanco. I don't think I've had a better budget Blanco, better than Altos, better than Espolón, better than any of those other ones, even better than Espinita. This one blows them away. So I highly recommend you pick some up. I'll put some links in the description of some places that are selling it, so if you want to order some, you can. Just Google it online, El Mexicano Blanco. You'll find places all over you can order it. For that price, you can't beat it. All right, so there you have it. Have you tried El Mexicano Blanco? I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite budget Blanco? Comment below, let me know. Give me a thumbs up for the information I shared if you enjoyed it. And more importantly, don't forget to subscribe. I've got other great reviews. We have a reposado from El Mexicano we're going to do as well, coming up here in a little bit. So click that subscribe button and click the bell next to it so you get a notification when they're posted. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila. Salud.